Hi you guys, welcome back. Can I just say, it is such a beautiful sunny day. Like I have to show you the view. It's my favorite thing ever because we have south and southwest facing windows in our apartment. It is just so beautiful when the sun hits the plants, and because it's wintertime, the sun is a lot lower in the sky, so it is just, this is my favorite thing ever when the sun shines through and just lights up all the greenery in here. It is the best. So I figured I would do my filming here today. Also, Dino is building me a new office chair because mine is so uncomfortable, and I got a new one as an early Christmas gift. So he is in the plant room doing that with the kitties. So we are out here today. So I have a haul for you, and it is legitimately a haul. I know my last handful of videos have been mini hauls, 3 plants, but this one is a crazy haul. So I'm so excited. I'm currently filming this on Black Friday. If you guys saw my last YouTube video, it was my little Black Friday shopping trip to Home Depot where I got my insane Anthurium Dock Block Michele. You guys, if you did not see that video, go look at it, because I not only take you to Home Depot to see all the plants and see me pick out which of the 2 duck blocks that there were. I got this for $50. I got it for 50% off because I asked. You have to ask, because I purposefully chose one that had a broken leaf so that I could say, hey, you know, it's $100, but it's got a really messed up leaf. Is there any way I can get a discount? And he was like, yeah, I can do 50% off. And I was like, for a huge dock block Michele, yes. And just a reminder, we got 2 plants in the pot, and it was, like I said, $100 total, so I got 50% off. So if you guys have not seen that video, go watch that video. Otherwise, let's jump into today's Black Friday shopping haul. You can literally see this plant right here. I'm gonna start with one of the craziest Black Friday deals, okay? All of these plants are from Lost in the Forest. As you guys can tell, that's where I do a lot of my plant shopping, honestly. It's a local plant shop. I know the owners, super, super nice people, amazing deals, and they have the biggest plant shop ever, just strictly indoor plant shop, and crazy deals. And they do just the most fun Black Friday, but even not Black Friday, doorbuster sales, deals, things like that. And honestly, it's a great shop to get affordable, uncommon houseplants. So you guys see how many plants I have. A lot of them come from Lost in the Forest, so I highly recommend. They do ship, they know what they're doing. And yeah, and they have a cute little shop in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. So first up, you guys will not believe what I paid for this. All right, this is as far back as I can go. So here she is. This was such an impulse buy, you guys. I went in with a list, okay? And I stuck to my list, but I could not pass this up. You know why? It was $5. It was $5. 5.00, $5 for this huge Philodendron Jose Bueno. Now, don't get me wrong, there's no half moon leaves. I definitely didn't expect it to. But do you guys see how big these leaves are? Let's see. It kind of reminds me of Milano Chrysum, how big some of these leaves are. Look how tall I am. I'm 5'2". Look at how big this is. $5, okay? That was one thing. When Dino and I got in line, because we waited outside for about 5 minutes in line, and we were in the middle of this line that went down the block. And I told Dino, the first thing I want to do is go to their $5 table, because they had a $5 table. So he was like, sure, whatever, I'll just follow you. Sweet. And sure enough, when I was there last weekend, when I had that other mini haul that I filmed and showed you guys, I got those plants and I saw that they had second chance plants, which is what I normally do. I get these reverted plants and try and bring back the variegation. I get plants that like, you know, maybe I otherwise wouldn't get, but it's like super, super cheap. So I saw they had a table that had big specimens in that Second Chance Plants area last weekend. So then this weekend when they were like, oh yeah, you have a $5 table in the back, it was all of the leftovers from Second Chance Plants plus some new ones that they put out there. And I was like, I remember that table of the big specimens. I bet it's included. Sure enough, they had this massive Jose Bueno. They had huge pots of Philodendron, mame silver clouds, you know, the varieties of that. So I was like, one of the owners, so the significant other of Forrest, Adrian, was like, hey guys, how you doing? Like, we saw him, and I was like, this is not $5, is it? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, what are you trying to do here? Go broke? Why? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. It's $5. And I was like, I would like it. Give it to me. Sold. So then he was like, I'll put it behind the counter for you while you do your shopping. So literally, you guys should have seen the faces of some people. Like, they were just like, what the fuck? Like, we were all shocked. So yeah, this is the first one of many that I got. It's originally, I believe, $190. So to get it for $5, you guys see what I mean? Don't ask me where I'm going to put it, because I have no clue. I will have to figure it out. But right now it's gonna go into the bathtub for a really good spray down, and probably do a little bit of pest treating just for good measure. But also I do see a little bit of like spider mite webbing, but that doesn't scare me because I have spider mites and those ones are not the worst pests to deal with. So yeah, but like, oh my god. Okay, so that's plant number 1, $5, Jose Bueno. Here's plant number 2. You guys want to know what I paid for it? For this big monstera esqueleto? $5. Now you know why this is a legit haul, you guys. Again, $5 freaking. I feel like I paid more than that for my actual like plant. It's actually back there, you can't see it behind one of them, but you guys, for a huge esqueleto. Do you remember how expensive these were? Do you? Because I do. They were stupid expensive. A pot like this, even just like from Costa Farms, would have been at least $100. Maybe $50 once they came down in price, but still, like, esqueletos are so cute, so pretty. They grow so fast. Like, they literally do grow like weeds. Like, this is a new leaf. My other one grew really fast, and then it did not love the drought period that I had, and it dropped all the bottom leaves and had like 2 leaves on top, so I chopped it back and it's already regrowing, but it's just like a single strand and the leaves are smaller than this one. So I saw this and I was like, is this $5? No shot. $5 for a beautiful large monstera esqueleto. This kind of falls in, same with the Jose, with what I've been saying previously, where I would love to have some more statement plants, maybe some that I could use intentionally for decor, even though clearly, like, where are they gonna go? I don't know. But I love the monstera esqueleto. I've always wanted a big full pot of it, of the big leaves, and $5. I was like, that is stupid cheap. Like, I'm picking it up. And the OG tags on here, it's normally $90. So $90, I mean, that's still not like super cheap. It's cheaper than what they were when they like first hit the plant craze, you know, like years ago. But I don't know. I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, it feels like Black Friday, like actually Black Friday. All right, so now that we got the big ones out of the way, I've got a couple bags. Actually, this bag's kind of big. I'm gonna do that one last because I actually don't know what's in it. Let me give you a little preview. So this, they did, does it have a thing? They did $25 grab bags, mystery bags. If you guys remember, I love doing these because I'm to that point where like I have a lot of the plants and I just love, like, $25 is doable because that's about the price of maybe 1 or 2 plants. So in here you get, I believe, 3 plants, and they're all somewhat uncommon. Like you're not gonna get like, I don't think you're gonna get a pothos, pretty sure, you know? But so some of them have anthuriums, some of them have like really nice Hoyas or philodendrons. So yeah, we'll see what's in here, but I'm gonna do this one last because again, I have no idea what's in here, but it's 25 bucks, 3 plants in a mystery grab bag. Let's do the ones that I did actually buy. This one's a fun one. So one of my favorites that I've been waiting a long time to buy is this cutie. This is the Hoya rotundiflora. Look up what a full specimen pot of this looks like. It is so cute. The leaves are so unique. They're like rounded rectangles, and just I've seen pictures of these like fully grown out, and I've just loved them. I've always wanted one, and I actually would have picked one up last week, but they were all out of them. So I was really excited. There's some new baby leaves right there, a few stems, a few growth points. So yeah, and like look at this, is a pretty good sized pot. So this one, full price is normally 30 bucks, but I think I got it for like $21. So let me get into this. All of the plants were also 30% off, okay? So they were all like, all plants were 30% off, and then there was a $5 section for plants. Then they actually also had a table called Doorbusters, and she picked like 3 or 4, right? 3 or 4, maybe 5 specific plants and like drastically marked them down. And then those were the doorbuster prices. I didn't even get anything from there because I actually had most of the plants, and I was going for mainly Hoyas. So I didn't even go buy that table. I just wanted to go to the $5 table. And then, yeah, and then like I said, everything was 30% off. So that's why all the plants I'm gonna show you, I got roughly like 10 bucks off, give or take. So when I tell you the full price, just know, take away like 10 bucks. That's like what I actually paid. So pretty good. One of my lights went out, but that's fine. So yeah, Hoya rotundiflora. That was number 1. These are all Hoyas, by the way, you guys. I told you I'm in a Hoya kick. All right, oh, my other light went out. Shoot. You can still see me. All right, this one is one that I've been wanting as well. It is called the Hoya Finlaysonii Chicken Farm. Do you guys remember when Chicken Farm hit the market? Look at it. I just love it. It's got very like rough edges, and this one has a lot of like water mineral spots, so ignore that. But yeah, I love it. We've got a ton of baby leaves coming in down there, and this growth point looks pretty good. This one leaf looks a little sad, but it just looks like it got like cosmetic damage. But yeah, this is the Finlaysonii Chicken Farm. I'm really excited. I have been wanting this one for a long time. I believe it sun stresses in a pretty way, but what I did before I actually went shopping at Forrest is last night, which is Thanksgiving night, like super late at night, you guys, like midnight, I made a wish list. I looked up all the Hoyas that they had because they got these in before Thanksgiving. And then I looked up all their flowers. I just love this one. I've been wanting a chicken farm for a long time, but they've always kind of been more expensive. So 35 bucks for a strand with like multiple leaves. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then again, I didn't pay 35. I'd say I paid like 25 or 20 something. So roughly like 10 bucks off, give or take. Okay, I kind of moved us around just because I wanted to have extra light because my lights went out. So we got some natural light. Up next, we have a smaller one, but this one is Hoya inflata. All right, Hoya inflata. So these leaves, you're not gonna be able to tell very well, but oh, this one looks like it got a little damage, probably from when packaging all of them. But the leaves are a little fuzzy. I don't know if you can tell. They come out kind of like that velvety texture, and they're just like, they're still strong, but they've got a little like fuzz to them, but you won't be able to see it, obviously. But yeah, so this one is Hoya inflata. This one I actually strictly wanted for the blooms. Like, you guys, the blooms on this plant are so freaking cool. Like, I never really was someone who was into like flowers of my plants. I don't usually shop for the flowers and blooms until I had a lot of Hoyas bloom in my collection, and then I just actually started loving Hoya blooms. They smell good. My Hoya fungi in the bedroom is so strong, so floral, and just a beautiful big bulb of like white velvety flowers. So pretty. I'll attach a picture or a video in here, but yeah, so this one, you guys, I'll put a picture on the screen, but the blooms for a Hoya inflata are amazing. And then again, like velvety, fuzzy leaves, like just so pretty. There were only 2 of these, and the other one only had 2 leaves. So I got the one, I'm sure there was more of a leaf. I gotta be careful too so it doesn't like break right here, but I got the one with like the most leaves, and they are still small, but like it was worth it. And Hoyas can grow fast if you give them really good conditions. So full price, this plant is $50, but with the sale, I think I got like $15 off. So I think I only paid $35 for it, which is really, really good. Normally it's kind of pricey. There may be some cheaper ones elsewhere, I don't know, but like being able to pick it up today and get it, I was like, you know what? I'd rather pay $35 than $50. So Hoya inflata. I was actually very excited to get this one, and I had to find the owner, Forrest, to help me find it because like I said, there were only 2, so it was like really mixed in the tables and tables of Hoyas. So I'm really grateful that she was able to just like point it out and save me some time so that I didn't get stuck with like the last one or, you know, missed out. 2 more Hoyas, then we got the mystery bag. So this one is Hoya Michele or Michele, because it's Michele, not 2 L's like Michelle normally. Splash. So this one I love. I looked this one up when I was putting it on my wish list, and I saw full pots of the splashy version of this plant, and it was so pretty. So I was like, I'm a sucker for splashy Hoyas. I'm a sucker for silver Hoyas, like, let's be honest, you know. So I was really excited, but I was excited because it's not like this kind of like, oh, there's some splash. No, it is like legit splashy. So I'm really excited. I love that it's on a trellis. The only thing is with Hoyas, so like you don't want to force it to go down, because what it'll do is it'll kill off that growth tip. But then normally what it'll do is put out a new growth point somewhere else, because Hoyas always want to be growing up. So they rarely want to be trellised going down. They always want to go up. It's just something with like their natural growth patterns and behavior when they're out in the wild. So normally with some Hoyas, I mean, you guys know I like am so bad at keeping up at trellising my Hoyas, but I wait to loop them down until I know they're long enough that I can go down and back up. So little fun fact, hack. But yeah, Hoya, I'm gonna say Michele Splash. So pretty. This one was $55. So again, like a little more than $15 off. Not too bad. By the way, I will give you the total cost of all of this at the end. Last but not least, for the Hoyas, I got the Hoya SP species UT168, aka in parentheses, the Hoya ruthiae. Hoya ruthiae. So this one's cute. It had a couple leaves that are a little light, you know, maybe didn't like the water or light situation, but I don't care. It's okay. They're Hoyas, they're resilient. We have many stems of a growth point, and I love this because it's in a hanging pot. You guys know I have a whole curtain rod of hanging Hoyas, which now is like, you know, way too full. But I just love hanging Hoyas. I love trailing them. I love hanging Hoyas, and so I love when it already comes in a hanging pot for me. But then also this one, I actually am pretty sure when I was ranking it, because I ranked all these Hoyas on my wish list because I wanted all of them, but I was not going to be able to pay for all of them. This one I ranked a little higher on my list because of the flowers. So I'll put a picture up. It is really cute. Also, I just love the foliage. I think it's a very basic Hoya. You'd look at it and be like, oh, that doesn't really impress me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was primarily for the flowers that I got it. But a cute little hanging basket, can't complain. And this one was only $38. So $38 and you actually get like a small, like full pot in a hanging basket. I was like, I feel better about that versus paying $60 for 2 leaves. You know what I mean? So yeah, $38, which means I probably got maybe $10 off. And again, it's the Hoya UT 168, otherwise known as the Hoya ruthiae. Okay, now I'm nervous. So this is now the mystery grab bag. This was $25. Again, they said that it should be like about 3 plants, more on the uncommon side, but also this day and age, I feel like there's not as many rare plants. Like there's just more accessibility to plants. So we'll see, but I'm literally gonna open it up now. So I need you to be able to like see me open it. All right, you guys, I moved you again just so that you can see me open it, but then I'll move you again and we'll get better lighting so that I can show you guys the plants better. I'm a little nervous. You know what's crazy? I was gonna get Scindapsus plants and I totally forgot. That happened last week. There's a Scindapsus in here though. Okay. Okay, so there's 3 plants in here. One is long. Let's see if I can get it out. Oh wow. Okay. So we have a long plant. That's pretty good. And there's no identification. Man, what is this? This looks like such a, like, this could be anything. I don't even know what this is. I'll give you guys a better look, okay? So this is one of them. I'll give you guys a better look when I switch everything. Then there's a Scindapsus. This one doesn't look like one of my typical ones. Cause I'm looking, I have 2 of my Scindapsuses right there, which I have the Exotica and the Jade Satin. This one seems a little different. I have my like splash over there too. This is a Scindapsus of some sort, and it's dark in the lighting, but it's actually like dark in person too. So when I do better lighting, you guys will see. But 2 leaves, not too bad. Kind of a big pot though, so yeah. I'll show you guys in better lighting. I think they had like a QR code to identify your plants. So I'll have to see if I can find that on the website. And then lastly, this one, which I think I've seen before, but I do not remember the name. It's got velvet leaves. I'm sure some of you guys might be able to identify this one. I don't remember the name of it, but I for sure don't have 2 out of the 3 of these plants in my collection already, which is pretty insane since I have like 300 plus plants. But I'm really curious about what that Scindapsus is. But if you guys know what any of these plants are, let me know. But I'm gonna switch you guys back over to where I was in better lighting, and then we can get a better look at it. All right, back to better lighting. So here's the one that I just was showing you. I don't know the name of it. I feel like I'm not doing good at like keeping up on names in general anymore, but she's cute. It looks like there's a new leaf still finishing unfurling there. And it looks like it's a little like 2-inch pot. So if you guys know the name of this one, please comment, because literally after I do all this, I'm gonna research and see if I can figure out what they are. I could probably just like reverse research with a picture on Google or something, but cute. And then this is the Scindapsus I was telling you about. So do you guys see, like, it's darker. It's not like the Exotica, which is more on the silver side. Definitely not a jade. And then it's not even like it's not like my silver splash. I think that's the name. I have a whole pot of it hanging over there because it's still more on the silver splashy. This is like a deep, dark green, like super dark green, and then not as much of the splash. Like it almost gives me the vibe that it could be, isn't there one called like a dark mama or something like that? Black mama or something? There's a darker version of the Scindapsus. I actually, because when I was making my wish list, I was prioritizing like, okay, here's all these Hoyas I for sure want. And then if I want anything else, I want like Scindapsus and maybe like a Monstera Burl Marks Flame or something like that. And the dark mama or whatever the dark version of the Scindapsus was, I was like, oh, I kind of like that, but like is it really dark compared to the others, you know? So I'm gonna look it up because I think that might be what it is. But if you guys know, if you're a Scindapsus expert, let me know. But it is like as dark as it seems on camera. Like it is darker than the 3 other Scindapsus varieties that I have that are similar to this. And then last but not least, this one. So like the leaves are kind of like satiny. They're not quite velvety, but they're like that satin sheen to them, kind of. And it is a whole strand, just one single strand. And yeah, I don't know what it is. Forrest had posted a preview on her story of like, okay, here's some examples of what you can get in a grab bag. And I am pretty sure they literally grabbed one of these. I just wish I remembered the name. I don't know if it was like Dissecta. Does that seem familiar? Because I don't have a Dissecta, so I wouldn't know. But what do you guys think? Does anybody know what this is? Please tell me. Yes or no? Let me know. Comment below. So, recapping. I got 3 mystery plants. One's really long. And then I paid $25 total for the grab bag. In my opinion, 25 bucks is probably what you get for like 2 plants anyways. And I'm actually very happy because I wanted to buy Scindapsus during this sale and I literally forgot because I beelined it to the $5 section and then I beelined it to the Hoyas. So that's kind of fun how that worked out. And if this is that darker one, then like, that's kind of crazy since I was thinking about getting it. And then I've seen this one before. I just don't have it. It's cute. I like that it's like a little like kind of neon green. This one is a darker leaf, but you know, I'm sure your light depends on that, but super cute. And to literally somehow, I never know anymore with mystery bags because I have so many plants. I don't have all the plants, but I have so many plants that like, sometimes it's hard for me to want to spend the money knowing that like I could just be getting something I already have. That has happened to me in the past. You can watch, might have been last year, Black Friday. You can watch some of my previous videos. I think I've mentioned it, but usually the other grab bags that I've gotten where I've gotten plants I already have are ones that you're paying like 30 to 50 bucks for a grab bag, or there's level tiers to it so that it determines the, I don't want to say like the rareness of what is in the bag. So it's like, oh, this plant is more on the common side. Like you might get some 3 common plants and it'll be like a $15 bag versus, oh, you're gonna get a ton of anthuriums and philodendrons and like things that are more on the rare side and it's gonna be like a $50 bag. So I've done it where there's been different tiers, but this one, all of them were 25 bucks. I know some of them had anthuriums in them, some of them had Hoyas in them. And for someone who has a lot of plants, I'm very surprised I got one with 3 plants that I don't have. So to me, that's a win in my book. It's only 25 bucks, so I'm satisfied there. And then, how many Hoyas did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hoyas, the giant Jose Bueno, and the big monstera esqueleto. Let's talk about the final price. Okay, so the final price, so those 2 big boys were 5 bucks each. The Hoyas were anywhere from like 30 to 55 was the most expensive. And then this was 25 bucks for the 3 plant grab bag. Everything was 30% off. So the total came to $195. So $195 something cents. And I don't know, I mean, the Jose Bueno, if I paid full price for that, that would have been $190. So like to get what, 10 plants for that price, including some more uncommon Hoyas, is a huge win in my book. I'm super happy. You guys should have seen me. I was so giddy. I had like 2 of my bags with a big esqueleto in my arm, and then Dina was next to me holding the Jose, somehow making that work. I was so happy. Like, it was just fun. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done like a big haul. Like, oh yeah, I did some damage at a plant shop. So it's been a really good Black Friday. Again, this morning, per my last video, I got the Dock Block Michelle for 50 bucks. And then I got all these plants, including a huge Jose for $5. It's been just like a really fun day. And normally Dino works on Black Friday, so it was really fun that he could come with me. And actually he offered to pay. So the plants, all these plants I just showed you from Lost in the Forest, he paid for me to be an early Christmas gift. So like, so they're free to me. But that, I was just so grateful and thankful. He's so great, and it's been such an amazing day. I'm not one to go Black Friday shopping, but like you guys, that's when to get the plants for sure. Another reason why today's been awesome is because I got a new desk chair. I think I mentioned it earlier, but it's an early Christmas gift from my parents, because my current desk chair, I literally sit on a pillow, have a pillow for my back, and then I have a pillow for my head, and I'm like, I just need a new chair, like one that's comfortable, that I don't need to have like 1,000 pillows on. Literally right now, Dino's been building that. It sounds kind of quiet, so he's probably done now. But it's cute, you guys. It's a green chair, of course, for the playroom. We also built a PC. I'll insert a video clip of like the new setup now, because you guys, it's totally different than what it was. But yeah, so now I have a new chair that's comfy, and a new PC that I can freaking edit these YouTube videos so fast. What used to take me hours to edit and then hours to export, fraction of that time now. It's insane. It's actually insane. That was the main reason I decided to buy a PC setup, but yeah, it's crazy. But I'm actually so excited to have like a cute green chair just in the playroom. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's been great. I'm so happy. Anywho, let's end it there. It's already getting kind of dark out because sadly it's 3 p.m. and the sun goes down at like 4 something. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Show me that you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. If you guys don't yet, hit the subscribe button. We're doing planty things. I feel like I'm really trying to get some more content put out there. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. If you guys did any Black Friday shopping, I want to know what you got. Put it in the comments. I want to know what you bought. Tell me your Black Friday goodies, especially if you went to Lost in the Forest, like some of the local people. Let me know what you got. But yeah, other than that, I will just see you guys in the next video. Bye.